right now sits number 6 in the points. He got in 10th place out in Sac City last Friday night. Tim Cody, Dunlap, Iowa. Taking Mr. Sabatka way out there. How about that, folks? Any John Deere fans in the crowd tonight? Okay. We'll get a distance here. We can see what the boys are going to do. Fear the Fawn. Well, he goes 3:39 and 18. I bet you he takes that. Unless those track official guys said, well, that's too far. Well, I see a lot of track down there yet, and there's a whole bunch of people still down there. Okay, the boys are having a conversation, and me and my friend up here, we both agree. I think they're going to lever set right there, folks. Let you guys have a little show. We got 14 of them. Now, this track could change over the course of them 14 competitors. We watched this last Friday night in Sac City, Iowa. First 5-6 guys had some pretty decent distance, and all of a sudden, they started running over the top of them. Okay, so 3:39 and 12. I got to kind of look around the pole here myself. Oh, South Dakota. Anybody out of South Dakota here tonight? Really? Thought there might be a couple. Well, I used to live in South Dakota a long time ago. Went to a place called University of South Dakota. Okay, here we go. Out of Hurley, South Dakota. Okay, he's not going to get the man out of Dunlap. Give him a round of applause, folks. Right down in here as he hit 125 feet. He come in towards us at the grandstand, laying on that right brake, and man, there is the result right there. Okay, 3:03 and 47. Man, he just backed up 36 feet. Tim, you got to be feeling good about that. The man that won it last Friday night sets 30-some feet behind you tonight. Got to be something said about being the first hook once in a while. That will win it for you once in a while. So it's going to be interesting with these 14 entries, folks, of what we've got going on here. And I'll tell you what, we got 14 of them. They are all tough competitors, let me tell you. Next coming to the line. Where's my true red folks at? Okay. Let's see if he can do it. He's center track. He doesn't want to get towards the edge. He does not want to tap a brake. Roger Rui on a good run to come into this number 2 in the points race. Okay, got up there. He might have rolled into second place. Weight distribution was off just a little bit. He needed a little weight off to get him in the air, a little more to get him down. But what I call pancaking just takes so much away from you. It is a sad deal. All right, he goes number 2 with a distance of 3:11 and 55. He'll go 3:11.55. Now, Fear the Fawn still out there just short of 340 feet. But Roger, just not the pass that we see this man put. Here you go. So here we go, Grandpa's Dream out of Manila, Iowa. Okay. He's down there around Roger Rue's distance. Roger went 3:11 and 11. All right, he is going to go, gosh, number 3 at 3:05.91. I really thought he got a little closer to Roger at that 3:11.55, but he will go number 3 at 3:05.91. And if you take a look at the screen, folks, as we bring it up tonight, and he comes in here, number 4 in the points, folks. Got a second place out of Sac City last Friday night. Hey, John Deere, folks, where you at? Yeah, he says South Dakota's got to get out there and go after them boys out of Iowa. So this was your number 3 man last year. Did he get to that 3:39? Going to be close. Right now, Fear the Farm sets at 3:39 and 12. Okay, got to hold up. Laser is still. It's going to be Jerry Hagan out of Dunlap, Iowa. Nice clean pass for Jerry. Now, he didn't get cleared out to the lead distance, but you notice he didn't get that front end way up, didn't get the bounce, and he just put that old farm hole to work and brought it on down there. Might be good enough to get him a third spot. Don't know if he got the other side of 3:11.55 of Roger Rui. Shellum out of South Dakota, right?
3:06.
Went 3:06 and 73. Going to give him fourth, folks. His tractor back together. This is going to be Tim Dumclow on the ground force out of Arlington. That, folks. Randy, what do you think of that, man? Yeah. Big brother says, yeah, good. He's been having some trouble, lots of crankshaft out of that thing, all kinds of problems this year. What a pass for the man out of Arlington. Well, 3:16 and 65. Yeah, that's going to put him third. That will put him third at this point in time, folks. So runner-up right now sets at 3:23.48. That's Alan Shellum with the Constant Chaos out of Sherman. And then, of course, your leader still is Tim Grody, your first tractor out of Dunlap. This tractor got a fourth. I had him backwards. Fear the Fawn got 10th. Here we go, Denny Grody out of Dunlap, Iowa. That tractor's got a lot more than that, but he had a bad takeoff. Folks, give him a round of applause. He had a chance for first place until he smacked it about 3 times as he went through the 100-foot mark. What a deal. What a deal. $299 and 93 for him, folks. $299.93, and that's going to put him out number 8 place. All right, you can see that on the replay. South Dakota runs a repair business there. This guy made 2 good passes and sack, got on the back end. He was too early in the class at that point. But the Rugrat Rampage right now leads the points. Won Rock Valley on Saturday night, folks. Finished up number 5 in the points for 2017. Here we go, John Millerjohn out of South Dakota. Doing good. Now, what happened to him? Give him a round of applause, folks. He wrenches on a bunch of those tractors that come out of South Dakota, a couple of them anyway. What happened to him is it sauntered to the left, and that really drug him down. He needed to stay over about 4 feet. All right, he goes the distance of 3:01.84. Going to put him 8th out of this class of 14 competitive light limited pro stock tractors coming across the scales at 8,500 pounds. Runs a Charger, nothing bigger than 466. They kind of the old bush pull tractors when we first started. It's south of there. They are out in the weeds. There is no doubt about it, but boy, do they grow corn out there. This is one of 2 tractors he has. Here we go. This is going to be Brad Lindell. Oh, he might have moved the first or the second, third, and fourth place around here. How about that, folks? Kind of got off that side. Them guys are kind of tearing that up over there on the west edge of the track. Getting it. Okay, goes 3:11.46. Going to be right behind Roger Ruiz, one mean farmer. And that is going to put him 5th. Not bad. Roger still holds on to the number 4 spot with the one mean farmer, that new Case IH tractor. If, again, a couple, 3 of them, they're getting over towards us, it's pretty damp in there, and the old Rocky is pulling hard as they approach 200 foot. Well, I got several yet to go here, and I tell you what, everything that's coming up is all pretty tough machinery. I got 4 to go. Now, the next tractor, you just heard me talk about Chiron, Iowa. Yep, it keeps getting worse, keeps pulling them harder and harder. They're getting farther to the right. It's cross-tracking them, and it's putting them right in front of my cameraman down here, and I know they're pumping the brakes. Okay, 299 and 9.2, folks. Yeah, going to put him in 11th. I tell you what, he got in a lot of trouble right where that roller is at, for any of you folks that were down close. Really put him in there. Now, the tractor previous to him got in there, but not as bad. It just seems like the last couple, 3 tractors, they keep doing that. It's over the 2 sessions. They may not have won it, but who has the most distance? This tractor right here is your 2017 Thunderbolt winner. Here we go. Brady Gosler out of Butte, Iowa. 2017 points champ. Not going to get to the lead dog, but he's put himself, I think, in the top 3 or 5. Give him a round of applause, folks. Kept it over there and put the RPM on that little Generation 1 John Deere. Nice looking little tractor. .319 and 05. Yep, goes into 3rd, folks. I'm trying to give him a different number. So he's late in the class. 2-3 tractors had some issues in front of him. I got to say the young man did a great job of driving. Or we could say, hey, Bubba, you did a good job of spotting him down. A nice organization up there. Matter of fact, Great Plains Polls at Madison, Wisconsin, the evening before we do. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Young buck. And this is going to be Mitch Larson out of Viborg, South Dakota. Mitch got a little bit low down there. He needed to get a little farther over. Not quite as bad as some, but it got him in the groove. .339. Okay, 3:04 and 15. Yeah, puts him out at ninth. Not what he wanted to do, but that's where the tractor wanted to go. And I tell you what, folks, you think, well, just hit the brake and move it over. That doesn't work. Once you got about 80 foot of sled on you, maybe 100 foot, you can correct a little bit, but you're not going to change your position because all you're going to do is you are going to drop ground. First time we've seen him for a little while. I think the last time I seen him might have been Rock Valley, Iowa. So here we go. This is going to be Kyle Stepanek, the Toxic Tractor out of Minnow, South Dakota. Pulling up there with the old pros. How about that, folks? Give that young man a round of applause. Yeah. New tractor for 2018. First year with the Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pullers pulling in this light limited pro class. Wowzer. Well, he goes 320 and 59, I think. Yep. He has just moved into third. Folks, give him a round of applause. He wraps up 14 competitive tractors here at your county fair. So congratulations to Tim Grody with Fear the Fawn out of Dunlap. And if you're out there, Tim, come on up. And the souvenir trailer is open. We got a whole bunch of new really neat T-shirts, hats for 2018. Got your favorite truck, got your favorite color of tractor out there. So go down and visit, as well as we talked about the programs for $5. There they are, folks. Fear the Fawn takes the win. Constant Chaos out of South Dakota, number 2. The Toxic out of South Dakota, 3. Spare Time. Going to go number 4. Ground Force, number 5. And One Mean Farmer is 6. Johnny Be Good, 7. Forever Red, 8. Grandpa's Dream, number 9. And in your top 10, Young Buck. Folks, give them all a big round of applause. That ends up 8,500-pound limited pro stock tractors here at the Dixon County Fair. So that completes the second class here of 6 classes sanctioned by the Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pullers Association.